Scratch on the field in the 11th starting spot in the Miska Trailers. Car number 12, that is Brad Heron. Congratulations to Karen Smith of Brantford. She wins tonight's 50-50. Congratulations, Karen Smith. $1,117.50. White flag will be displayed this time for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Car Division, second feature of the season. Last week's winner, Ryan Hunsinger in the 77X, will start in 8th. So we'll see if Hunsinger can be the only driver to repeat from week number 1 in all of our divisions. We've had new faces in victory lane for the other 4 divisions tonight. Tyler Hendricks, former star in pavement modifieds and late models. He's going to bring them to green with Robbie General on the outside. And we're to the green flag for the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Car feature.
So here we go, green flag out. Robbie General with the early lead here into turn number 1. Here comes Kyle Durnan up into second.
Durnan has that second spot. Hendricks settles back into third. Here comes Aaron Turkey to the outside. He looked very strong last week in the feature before the rear end let go in the 68.
Ryan Hunsinger had a bit of a ride up there in turn 3 the last time, got up over the cushion. He's back underway now. But look at Jake Brown pass a couple of cars there. 3 cars in one set of corners for Jake Brown.
Yeah, nice job there by Jake Brown to get by Ryan Hunsinger. At the front, though, it's Robbie General, your leader. Kyle Durnan on the inside looking for the lead. He'll grab it going down the back chute.
So Kyle Durnan, just his second sprint car race. And he is up into the lead. Aaron Turkey in the 68, the third place car. More bad luck for him. The nose wing has fallen down on that machine.
Wow, Kyle Durnan bumps and bobbles down in corner 1, but holds on the lead. Here comes Aaron Turkey into the second spot. Again, had a great run last week, making a charge towards the front. The man on the move is Jake Brown in the 110.
Yeah, Jake Brown started 10th. He's up into the top 5 in the 4th spot as he gets around Hendricks. And Brown really quick on that top side as he bobbles now up in turn 2, though.
Troubles for Mike Thorne. He'll go high in corner number 1, get back up on the track, and we'll stay green flag racing. 5 laps in, 10 to go.
Boy, Kyle Durnan is taking off in that machine, the former Chris Jones car in the 43K, and Durnan really opening up a big lead over Aaron Turkey.
With Turkey in second, the battle for third is on. Jake Brown now down to the inside of Robbie General. And Jake Brown bobbles a bit in corner 2, gathers it back up, but General keeps the foot in the throttle and takes third back.
Kyle Durnan, this is only his second dirt car race in a full-size car anyway, and he is really doing a good job out there in the 43K as he keeps Aaron Turkey behind him. Jake Brown now gets clear of Robbie General up into third, then General 4th. Tyler Hendricks still in the top 5. Here comes Hunsinger now on the top side in the 77X.
Well, Durnan has the lead, but Aaron Turkey is very slowly gaining ground on the leader, even with the damaged nose wing. Let's see what the 68 has as now Jake Brown is cleared for the 3rd spot.
The lead was 1.6 seconds. Now it's 1.54 this lap, so Turkey is cutting into the lead and definitely made up some ground down the backstretch that time.
And he's really closed the gap as they come off of corner number 4. Lap traffic will be a factor now for Kyle Durnan as he'll work down to the inside of Mike Thorne. Aaron Turkey, he can smell victory. He can see the leader in his sights.
Well, he's got 5 laps left to do it here. Durnan has put the lapped car of Thorne between himself and Turkey, and now Turkey has to go to the bottom side to get around Thorne, but he still eats into that lead, and pretty soon Kyle Durnan's going to have a handful with Aaron Turkey.
Here he comes to the outside. Aaron Turkey in car 68 looking for the move, but he can't make it that time by. Durnan holds him off. 3 to go.
Durnan might have seen Turkey on the outside there. He knows he's there potentially now. Going to put a lap on Mark Zuba, and now Paul Lang gets into the wall on the inside of turn 4. So we will have yellow flag.
Well, that's going to set up for an interesting final 3 laps with Kyle Durnan, your leader in the 43K, and then you've got the 68 of Aaron Turkey in second. And this is also going to catch Jake Brown up to the top 2. Took him a while to get by Robbie General. And this will bunch the top 3. But they, I believe, are going to have the lap car of Mike Thorne somewhere in the mix here. I believe he'll fall in behind Aaron Turkey.
Yeah, we'll go back to the last completed lap. So Turkey may not have cleared Thorne, but they're going to send Thorne to the back instead. So we will not have the lapped car, but we will have Jake Brown now up in the 3rd spot. He started 10th and really made some good moves early on.
White flag coming out. Restart cone will go out on the front stretch. Next time by, we'll be going green flag racing with Kyle Durnan doing a fantastic job at the front. Aaron Turkey sitting in second. Jake Brown in third. Robbie General fourth. And pole sitter Tyler Hendricks with a nice run in the top 5. This is what Ryan Hunsinger wanted as well, I'm sure. He was mired back in the pack. 3 laps to go. Plenty of time for the gunslinger.
Got to give a call out to Brad Heron. Didn't get much in the hot laps due to a broken rear end. Missed his heat race. He's up fighting for the top 5 now in that number 12. Here we go. Green flag with 3 laps to go.
Hey guys, I just saw Hunsinger grab the wing slider. It's hanging down to the cockpit. He's got problems on the top wing in the 77X.
So not the night that Ryan Hunsinger was hoping for, and he's going to almost burned it off of corner number 3 there. Meanwhile, at the front, 2 to go, Durnan and Turkey reeling it, looking for their first career wins.
Durnan got through a big bump down there in turn 2, got a couple wheels up off the ground, but he stays ahead of Turkey. Jake Brown trying to make up ground on the top side. White flag out now for Durnan.
And here comes Tyler Hendricks making a move down to the bottom side of Jake Brown. Good run for the 38 coming back after dropping to 5th. Good run by the Pain Court driver.
This isn't over. Turkey takes it to the top side. He gets a good run, but Durnan will come through and get his first feature win in the crate sprint cars. Second will be Turkey. Then it's Hendricks and Jake Brown. Robbie General rounds out the top 5.
As I mentioned, last week's winner, Ryan Hunsinger, has the top wing broken off on the car. And he's got problems there, but your winner, Durnan.
And he's going to get up and salute the fans here. His first ever feature win on the dirt for Kyle Durnan. I think Kyle doesn't quite know what to do here. Second race on dirt, I don't think you expected to be up here, did you?
Not even close. It's a huge move from asphalt to dirt, and it's just crazy that we've had so much support and so much help to get us here at this point in the season.
Well, the track was a little bit rough down there. You were riding through the bumps just like a veteran, though. It didn't seem to phase you at all.
Yeah, you just got to stick it in there and hope for the best, and that's what he did. Got to the front and held it there, so it works.
Well, you got a bunch of folks in this car. It is sponsor night. Who do you want to thank for getting you here to Mobile One Victory Lane?
Oh, we have so many sponsors here. I want to thank my brother, Tyson Hinchberger Realty, Saratoga Homes, Escott Custom Fab. We have people from Retail Design Group here. Octane Designs made the car look absolutely awesome. And I'm sure I'm forgetting people. My girlfriend's visiting here all the way from Kansas, so I just want to thank her for being here.
There he is, Kyle Durnan, getting his first career feature win in the crate sprint cars. We'll send it over to Clinton Jeffrey with second and third place.
Aaron Turkey, great run for you tonight. You really look like the guy on the move. The nose wing collapsed on you in the first couple laps and made it hard to steer this 68 car, but you got to be really pleased, man. You're certainly one of the faster guys out here in this new division.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I think if I would have had that last caution there, I think I would have had him. I was really catching him, but I had no idea that the front nose wing was down, so I could feel the difference in the steering, but it didn't really affect me. I was on it.
Solid run. Good, nice run tonight, Aaron. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
There you have it. Aaron Turkey comes across in second. Another one of our newcomers to the dirt, man. Great run here in third. You faded back to fifth, got back up to second. Can you be happy with this, Tyler?
I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy.
You know, we just heard young Kyle say he's loving the dirt after 2 nights on. You feeling you made the right choice?
Oh yeah, it's really exciting. These cars are a wild thing to drive. You know, I'm still learning, got lots to learn, but I'm looking forward to finishing better than this.
All right, congrats. There you have it, our top 3 down here from Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Division. Our top 3, Kyle Durnan, Aaron Turkey, and Tyler Hendricks. How about it? Kyle Durnan was one of the first guys who committed to this division. Good to see him get a win. Awesome run. Turn up to you guys to take us home and see you next time.